Hello, welcome to another episode of the Jolt, presented by the Talking Thunder podcast. My name is BT, and I will be your host today. Thank you all for being here, and we will get straight into some OKC Thunder news right now. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, if I sound a little funny this week, it's because I've been sick this whole entire week, and my throat is a little bit congested, so have some patience with me. But besides that, let's get straight away into some news. Okay, so this week we will be covering the Thunder versus the Lakers. These two juggernauts in the Western Conference got to play each other twice in a row. Yes, back to back. And the matchup between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Doncic has been highly anticipated ever since Luka and the Dallas Mavericks defeated the Thunder in the playoffs last year. So let's begin. Let's start off with the first game.
Out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah, long story short, everything went wrong for OKC. They did nothing good in that first game, and we can just leave it there. Now, moving on, let's talk about the second game. This game was highly competitive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Oklahoma City Thunder with an impressive 42 points, while Jalen Williams contributed 26 points of his own. Luka Doncic, playing for the Lakers, scored 23 points and had a very, very controversial ejection during the fourth quarter. He was arguing with an OKC fan who was sitting in the crowd. That OKC fan just so happened to be in the same direction as the referee who was refereeing the game that night. And because Luka was talking mess to that OKC fan, the ref interpreted as that he was talking to him, so he got a technical foul for not respecting the refs. So yes, that ended up getting him kicked out the game, and potentially he may end up missing some more game time for the rest of the season, including the playoffs. So we got to be looking out for that. And then, but continue on. The Thunder were excellent. They dominated the first half. I think by halftime, the score was 80-72. They were shooting pretty well, 64%. The Lakers started to make a third quarter comeback where they briefly took the lead, but the Thunder regained their control in the fourth quarter thanks to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stepping up and being the player that he is. He was hitting step back threes, he was getting to the rim at will, and he was basically taking advantage of the fact that the Lakers could not guard him at all. And that's why he ended up dropping 42 points. The Thunder was playing a very high pace, meaning they were playing fast, and they had some slow players in the Lakers, so the Thunder took advantage of that. And the pace and the energy that they have were just essential for the fact that they won and did a significantly better job than they did last time. Last time they were having trouble on their rotations, they were having trouble getting into rhythm, they were having trouble making shots. And this time, they fixed all that. They looked more rested, and they came in prepared to actually play this team. And the score ended up being 136-120, with the Thunder winning. And that's how Oklahoma City does it. If they continue to play like this is their brand of basketball. High energy, very defensive oriented. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looking like the best player every single night. If they keep playing like this is their identity, they can end up winning the championship later on this year. And that is it for right now. We're closing out the Jolt. Please look out for our podcast that comes out Saturday. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.